the playlist has been playlisting, you guys. It has been an amazing playlist session. I don't know if you guys miss my voice. I decided to just play some music as we just kickstart this amazing Tuesday. It is terrific Tuesday right here, and you guys are in for a treat because I have a guest coming over. He is on the way. He is a photographer in this creative industry of ours in the 254. He is an award winning photographer as well. And I just wanted to let you guys know so that you guys can be able to wait for him. This is the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that you kickstart your day, your night, wherever you are tuned in from, just the right way. This is Radio 254. You didn't hear it from here, but oh well, I guess you did. This is that new Maya Amolo. This is the 5 a.m. club. It is now 7:19 a.m. To the news and find out what has been happening in Kenya. Audit General exposes how county water companies stole billions as EACC rights to all photos. A report released the Auditor General has blown the lid on massive corruption, malpractice, and poor management in water and sanitation companies across various counties. Declares Wednesday, June 28th, a public holiday. The government has declared Wednesday, June 28th, a public holiday to mark Eid. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki made the announcement on Monday in a Gazette notice dated June 26th. Willis Raburu leaves Citizen TV after 13 years. Media personality Willis Raburu is set to leave Royal Media Services this week after 13 years of service. The Citizen TV host announced his departure from RMS on Monday, promising to say goodbye in all the shows he has been participating in. President Ruto signs Finance Bill 2023 into law. President William Ruto has signed into law the controversial Finance Bill 2023, which was passed by the National Assembly last week. The president assented to the bill on Monday morning at State House, Nairobi. Chang'an brewers accused of using dangerous additives to win customers. Residents of Nairobi's informal settlements want the government to crack down on Chang'an dens that continue to thrive despite heightened efforts to control them. Oh, this has been the news. Now you're in the know and have been updated with what has been happening around Kenya. You are tuned into Radio 254. The next segment is the interview segment, and we do have Muma Picks coming through. You are tuned into Radio 25 form of Kenyan music and content. Woo! All these pages weren't opening. Anyway, keep it short and sweet and moving. Ninajua inside. Umefika sawa.
Yes, I'm good.
I'm good. Pole kukurosha asubuhi na mapema.
It's okay.
I'll have you lunch, please. How's your morning going so far?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Kidogo.
Nilipotea? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for making it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We have 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing a song. I'll play like one more song, then we go straight into it. So,
Okay, no problem.
have you done any radio interviews, or this is your first?
This is my first radio virgin.
Yeah. Dope. It's gonna be dope. I have a bit of questions. We'll just talk about your career, your brand, your achievements, people you've worked with, content creation, all that.
Okay.
Yeah?
No problem.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is Radio 254.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the radio station that exclusively plays Kenyan music 24/7.
Very nice.
Pushing Kenyan music, pushing Kenyan content. And it's not pushed too. Yeah.
You've been here for like a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy you got to radio because you remember I kept telling you should do radio.
I should do radio. Yeah. I remember you kept telling me, by the way.
Good push.
You have to keep pushing. How is Jobo going?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Tunafanya tu shoots.
Mm-hmm.
Evolving as the industry evolves.
Yeah, that's the industry we chose.
Yeah, maze.
Is it going well? Are you still in Westie?
Yeah.
Nice.
I moved to uliacha nikiwa Kipo Center.
Buda umejileta pabaya, wachaka kitu neza kutetea. Hata magova ndo wale wabaya, na mpaka kitu na anatembea. Life si fair, lazima vijana washibe juu maisha ilishatulemea. Huwezi compare, kama uliweza kusoma, usikampu nisomea. Kenya ulipewa misi na wengine lazima tusake. Kenya ipatikani kwangu lazima ipatikane kwake. Nalenga chai walai ni hustle nipate mkate. Bahati mbaya mimi hate siwezi kushiba na mate. Mwisho wa rodi labda ni pingu labda ni panga vile itakam. Ngori ni ngori bado na kam, sinaga wori mbogi haram. Mwisho wa rodi labda ni pingu labda ni panga vile itakam. Ngori ni ngori bado na kam, sinaga wori mbogi haram.
Wewe ni nani? Katu kujut na kudisrespect. Siulize na kuibia kwa nini, hata mimi ninaibiwaga na MCSK. Nikikupona na nunua makali kwa moka na wizi hata mimi si expect. Unaona mabati mimi naona nyumbani kacheze mbali buda hisi estate. Ambia koka heta bado anatafutwa manze na stika liko. Wancheta mimi na vitu mbili kubwa buda dick na ego. Hadharani nina njora no face utadhani ni horror. Sino kora wa kuchora kukusorora before kukupora. Huku ni kazi na sala azina kuna kulala. Wametu kazi ya sana mindo na kanga na ganji ya chama. Niko na gari hapana lakini Benz tukikuja matanga. Fala na kwara tukamvunja mifupa kwa kumsamba mapanga. So labda ni pingu labda ni panga vile itakam. Kianzisha ngori naongeza irori ndo tujue nani ni chizi ya kijam. Mwisho wa rodi labda ni pingu labda ni panga vile itakam. Kianzisha ngori naongeza irori ndo tujue nani ni chizi ya kijam.
You gotta know how to move in the city. I walk with a limp, I got money in the shoes. She got them drooling the size of the titties, but they don't know that's where she keep all the loot. Can't make a call in the middle of traffic unless all the windows is up to the max. And even then I can't even relax. I know how them niggas be moving in packs.
I swear we move with the best. Ningewapora but my mama called me and told me to rap. Mini na Mbogi, Kisumu, Nairobi, Nakuru, Mombasa, they call me Sultan. These niggas they know me, I'm a hustler, homie, si brag. Na siogopi na minko territory yenyu, hapa chogi anaweza pigwa slap.
Tao niko rada nkitoa mpesa alafu natoa karibu na stage. Pande matatu ndo wasinifuate tukware na donda. Misi na change, nikidondoka na kalibwa kubwa kama saa zimeshapita 10. Jua kirani nikawa kujui usiku kumbuka washapiga shem.
Hii rende ni wrong, rende no nonsense. Oso na joga ni nani wata blame. Romi nafanya msupa kuwe ratchet, kumbe ana plan kukukula machain. Shika kindom no washe, una rochafu mistaki yo chain. Misi kondo, si move na masses, even don't blame no shiko na ma plane. For real.
Aye.
Ati wewe ni nani? That is Steph Capella and Scar playing right here on the 5 a.m. Clydes. You guys are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content. And I'm super excited because my guest is here. He has finally graced us with his presence, and I'm so grateful. I'm so honored to have Muma Pigs. He is a professional photographer. He's a content creator. He is an award-winning photographer. Yani, this guy won Content Creator of the Year. Huh? He is Muma Pigs. He is here. We are here to talk about his journey, his brand, his company. Just get to talk all about Muma. Uko aje Muma?
Niko poa mazee, thank you for that introduction. I think I should have recorded that so that when I walk into a room, I play it.
You play it.
Yes.
Ama ikwe karingtone.
Mazee.
So give us a Kabak story before we get into your career. Tell us, ulienda uni wapi, where did you grow up, so that we can get at least like a nice background story of you.
Okay. So I grew up in Ruiru, Ruiru town. Went to school in Ruiru. In high school, there were many options. The last one was Kirimara High School in Nyeri. Then I went to JKUAT, although I didn't finish.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I started my photography journey.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you study?
Mascom.
Yeah. So when was the first time you picked up a camera and you were like, ebu wacha nijaribu hii?
I think when we were going for attachment, I was trying to find like a media house to go to, and I couldn't get one.
Okay.
So I ended up going to this place called Wairi Films. They do video production and stuff, and the guy who was in charge used to tell me, hey, Ebu take some photos za BTS nini. And I guess that's how I ended up falling in love with photography.
Yeah. So that was your first time with a camera and you're just doing some BTS work. Huh?
Yeah. And funnily enough, before that we had a project in photography tukiwa JKUAT.
Yeah.
Sijui nilipatia nani anifanye because I was not interested in photography at all. So it ended up being a surprise to me that I actually liked it.
Yeah. So here you are, you pick up the camera and you enjoy taking photos. So I want to be able to now know when you decided. When was that moment? And did you decide to go to school or did you decide to now teach yourself?
So the initial plan was when my dad took me there, the initial plan was for me to end up doing videography.
Okay.
So I did actually, the BTS part was like by the way. So I was there to learn how to do video. I actually learned how to do it. But then the company was mainly shooting vernacular songs.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God. Hey.
Kulikuaje?
Hey. You know what they do? They do like what they do is like a place, and then they do the whole album in one day. 7 songs.
Ooh-wee.
And then there are Kikuyu or Kamba songs, and then there. So I remember I was shooting this thing, and then while you're editing, oh my God, I was like, hey, this is not meant for me. This is not meant for me. So I was like, now I started taking photos as a way to not to as a career, to escape doing the video work. 'Cause
video
I
work.
found it very tedious. And then I started loving it pole pole. So that was in 2014.
Wow.
So by the time it was December, I met a friend of mine called CK. He's also a photographer. He was also starting his photography journey. So we started doing some nature photography, pole pole. And by December, I was like, this is what I want to do. And that's when I opened the Mumapix page in December 2014.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And look at how you've grown. Like, before we started the show, I was just reminiscing on the first shoot we
Yeah.
ever had.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys, Muma didn't have a studio. We used to shoot in his apartment, and I really loved your work ethic because you stayed consistent.
Yeah.
And look at you now. You have your own studio. And not just anywhere in Westy, guys.
Let me tell you, if you told me that end up having a studio in Westlands, I don't think I would have believed you. Because at you that was in 2018.
18, yeah.
You can imagine back then I was still struggling.
Pushing,
And I
yeah.
started photography in 2015.
Yeah.
So you see, it's
Look at
been- I meet people, like most people started knowing about my brand in like 2020 or 2021. And I find guys, they're like, hey, Muma maze uko na bahati, maze unajuana na wase wote.
Si
Bro,
bahati.
bahati was-
Haujui kazi.
Yeah, man, we've worked for to be where we are. So it's not luck, it's hard work and consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I really appreciate about the people that you start working with are the people that you work with till now.
Yeah.
You work with your brother. How is that?
It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. But then these guys look like twins.
That's also ukikuja, you'll find also has joined us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how is it working, Melly?
It's a bit challenging because first unafaa kuestablish that thing of ukishaingia job, I'm not your brother. Yeah. So it's a job.
Yeah.
But also there is a level of faith that you get from working with your sibling, because this guy has decided to work with you because they trust you, and not by, I don't really have to say much. They just like what they do is what they do. So it ends up being a good thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
How would you
Naweza ita tu vibes, Aki.
vibes?
Vibes too, because
Vibes.
I am not deeply artistic like some photographers are. I am more of the moment. Like even you remember, even when you were shooting with you, we used to enjoy the to do. And I usually go for a simpler style for too artistic. As long as you're having fun.
Yeah.
That's what I usually go for, and express someone's emotion. Like I want you to enjoy the experience of shooting.
I hear you. What do you think are the essential characteristics that make a successful photographer? Because I would term you as a successful photographer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would say you really have to be hardworking. Yeah, not just in terms of shooting, but also on research, because my photography is mostly self-taught. So you have to do a lot of research. Pale YouTube University, lazima usome.
Yes.
And you also have to have very good people skills, because you have to collaborate a lot. You have to maintain good relationships. Like,
True.
you have known you for this long, and here we are still going.
Yeah.
So I also those are the main things.
Mm.
Those are for people skills watu wanazi-underrate sana, but they are very important.
Ukweli. By the way, that is very, very important.
Yeah.
I want to be able to know, because you've worked with so many influential people, Muma, like, bruh, is there somebody that you worked with and you are like, I can't believe it? Like, yani ulikuwa tu unachukua hiyo picha yani unasema, how now?
Yeah.
Ever tell us.
Two of them, I have so many.
You have so many. Bro, you shot a quote there. Yani, who haven't you even shot? Kina Bahati, bruh.
I've worked with so many people, but off the top of my head, the first person would be Pinky Gelani. Man, I had Pinky's photo in my room when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah, because she was a model then.
Yeah.
And like it was just me being an adolescent. And then I actually get to meet this person. She's such a lovely person, and working with her was so special for me.
Yeah.
Another person I used to be a big fan of was Avril. Getting to work with her was also.
Yeah.
And then these people are so nice. Oh my gosh. Like, and so yeah, Amber is also someone from way back, and then also getting to work with her. It's amazing.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
right? That is so dope. And I can't wait to see how many other people you'll be taking photos of.
Yeah, Rihanna is the next one.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Tell us a story behind your favorite picture.
My favorite picture. Which is my favorite?
Which one is the one, and you're like, till today you're like, yeah, this one is the one?
I would say my favorite photo is from the first shoot I did. I did it with a model called Anarita. I don't know if you remember her.
I remember Anarita. How is she?
She's doing so well right now.
Nice.
She's working with is it Emirates?
Wow.
Yeah, she's an air hostess, and also
hostess.
a model there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's one of my favorite photos because it was my first shoot. Like I did it in January 2015. It's the first time I said I'm now like doing a photo shoot with a model.
Yeah.
And we went to Apuru. We did such a beautiful shoot, and mazee nakumbuka hiyo time there wasn't even Jenna, I hadn't met her at that time.
Yeah.
So akukuwa ati sijui makeup party. Met in Ruiru Town, tukadi Lemuru.
Limuru mkaenda
Huko
tu.
akajipaka sijui sijui. We did like such a simple shoot. I didn't have lighting, camera nilikuwa nimeomba. And that shoot was so beautiful for me. It's the best shoot I've ever done. And when I look at those photos, because
Ooh, sorry.
time and because last I think around February she had done a shoot for Emirates. So I was looking at her, the same model I shot na huko in Lemuru. So look at us, both of us right now, when we
Yeah.
are
Thriving.
Mazi. So I thank God for the opportunities He has afforded me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, brother, if you've been graced by Muma's lens, be sure that you're thriving.
Yeah, you have you'll thrive.
Yeah.
You'll thrive.
Speaking of lens, Nikon or Sony?
I honestly, I tell people this, I honestly don't have a preference.
Really?
Yeah, because you give me, like my way of shooting, I've used so many cameras, Nikon, Sony, Canon.
You can shoot with anything.
Because in each brand, they have a camera that will be good for specific things. So in different scenarios, I will go for a different brand.
Okay.
But my favorite all-round brand, like if I had to like really pick one, would be Canon.
Canon.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Explain your workflow. How is it in like Muma's shoes? What time do you wake up? What time do you go to the studio? Put us in a day in your life.
Day in my life.
Yeah.
So this happens to change from typically I wake up at like 7 or 8. Misi amkange mapema.
Thank you for coming. We
Yes.
know, yeah.
Yeah, you're my girl, mazi. Tumetoana mbali.
Tumetoka mbali, man.
So yeah, I wake up at around 8. I eat.
Yeah.
The plan is to work out like Sonia Pinto.
The plan is to work out. What's
plan
not
is to
happening?
work out.
But then Muma umekuwa ukisema utakuwa
Mazejo.
unaingia hiyo gym. What's been happening?
Let
eh?
me tell you. There was a time I started gym for like a month.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Uliona si
When-
jokes?
And then unajua venye unaingia gym na kierere, you're like, I want to lift shit.
Yeah.
So, lifting.
The heaviest.
Well,
Huh?
And then now I'm a photographer, so I need my arms.
Your arms.
And I end up on a shoot. I remember going for this shoot with Maureen, and she's like, why are you holding the camera like that? I'm like, my arms.
My arms.
So I stopped, and then I never went back. But
Oh.
I really want to go back. So, I just get ready. I go to work, do the shoots I need to do, and then I start editing at around 4 p.m. up to like 9 or 10. Yeah.
Nice. Now, I'm very curious. Muma was behind the lens.
Yeah.
He was a photographer, he was the director. Now, what changed and why did you think of starting content creation? Because here you are making very funny videos. We were not expecting it because Muma is just, I don't know, he's shy
Short.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, until you
very
get
shy
to know
guy.
him. But then here you are, a whole other personality you've decided to do now, content creation.
Yeah.
Why and how has that been?
So I've always secretly wanted to be an actor.
Oh, really?
Yes, I know it's a surprise, but people in high school would not be shocked because I was in drama club.
Okay.
So if I'm not working, I'm an introvert, but when I'm working, I end up being an extrovert. So
Yeah.
when I'm acting, it's a way of me to release this weird personality I sometimes have. So it was not intentional. I ended up working with Jackie, and Jackie Njoniali Nichocha, she was like, you should do some of these, try some of these videos. Because I used to do some funny things like off camera. So she was like, so you just try it.
Yeah.
So I ended up trying it, and then we did one with her, and then we were like, oh, okay, people like this. So I just started doing it for fun, and then it became a thing. So,
Yeah. Nice. Do you think it's helped with your brand? Because most of the time people usually don't get to see the person behind the brand. Do you think now people are able to like relate to you more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imesaidia sana, like you find people want to shoot with you because of the content you do, not even your photography. Actually, there was a time I even had to stop doing content because I was like, hey, people will forget I'm a photographer, man. Yeah, because I didn't want the content to
Overshadow.
my work as a photographer, but it's something I like doing. I feel pressure. I have to do content. I just do it when I feel like doing it. Yeah.
All right. If I wanted a shoot with Muma, say if there's a listener out there who wants to work with you,
Yeah.
how does that process go?
You just DM us or call us on WhatsApp. Our contact details ziko kwa bio. Just reach out, unatuambia ile shoot unataka, and then we give you the rates.
Okay. Na hizo rates ni favorable ama ziko aje?
I don't know.
And,
To me, they are favorable.
And how did you come up with the rate? And does it keep changing as you keep progressing?
Yeah, it keeps changing because one, ile kitu watu usahau, we put a lot of work into learning the things that we do. Like, there's no way my rates will be the same as someone who started shooting last year. I have, this is what now, almost 8 years experience shooting. So to be honest, my rates are one of the highest in the country. But
Oh,
yes,
hey.
it's worth it. It's
Yeah,
worth
it is though.
Yeah,
Hey, let me
it's-
tell you,
yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
worth it.
kusafisha. Hey, the after. Let me tell you guys.
After
yeah.
you'll be happy.
Yeah.
You'll be happy. And nasemanga, when you do a shoot, don't just invest in the photographer only. Invest in good makeup. Invest in
A
the outfit,
stylist,
styling,
yeah.
and result ibambe. Yeah, that's why I work with China, because I highly recommend her for makeup because she's one of the best we have. So yeah.
Nice. What photo editing or software do you use? And are you the one who edits all your pictures?
So I use Adobe Lightroom and Photoshop, sometimes Capture One, and I don't. So what happens? I have in my studio I have like there's Mumapix and then there's me, because the workload got so much I couldn't do all of the work. So you'll find that when you come to Mumapix is the company, and then I have my own red card because I have my own clients that I work with. So when you come to Mumapix, there are guys that I have trained myself who will do the shoots and who will also do the editing, and then I also have my own shoots.
Yeah.
My own shoots I edit for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes I get cases where people come to the studio and like, oh, why aren't you here? I was expecting to shoot with you. And I'm usually like, there are options of booking me personally, but let's be honest, I can't do all those shoots.
Yeah.
If a point where I did try to do that, na nikachoma because I ended up doing so much work and then I couldn't deliver on the edits because I had so much edits, maze. Like you imagine doing like 5 shoots in a day. Editing takes longer than
Yeah,
shooting.
editing takes
So
long.
before you edit the 5 shoots, you have another 5 tomorrow. So it's like, that's why I had to end up having my own red card because my work was just too much.
Too much.
Unajua ukidelay edits mtu, then it becomes a problem. So I had to find a way of solving that.
Nice.
Yeah.
What work environment do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy like being at a wedding, studio, outdoor? Ni gani unapenda?
I prefer outdoors.
Outdoors.
Outdoors, yeah.
Okay.
Be it weddings or events, especially happy events. Oh, I love
Yeah.
doing those.
Yeah. Nice. How would you handle
Well, that one, it's been a while since that has happened.
That's
to me.
good.
Yeah, but I won't lie. If you're a beginner photographer, expect it to happen. Expect it to happen, and that's why I say, like, I usually tell photographers, please collaborate with models.
True.
Please
True.
collaborate with models, because if you don't talk to Sonia Pinto on the side, who is actually a very good model.
Yes,
and she-
ebu waambie.
Oh, dem ni mnoma mazee, ebu DM mwambie mnataka
Ebu
kushoot.
mnipatie two
Yeah.
jobs, good paying jobs.
Yeah,
though,
good
like.
paying jobs. You need to collaborate because first of all, you need to learn how to pose your client. You can learn either through YouTube or working with someone who knows how to pose. Because if I shoot Sonia who knows how to pose, I'll learn her poses and
True.
I can use them on another client.
Yeah.
You need to take your time you can't experiment with a client's work. That's what photographers don't get.
Yeah.
You can't come pay me 10,000 shillings and then I start experimenting with your work. You're paying, so that's a lot of money you need to
is.
get good end results.
Yeah.
So you need to collaborate. It helps you get better because maze photography is so wide.
It is.
So wide. And
Yeah.
there's always, even up to now, there are scenarios I end up being that it may happen for the first time. So maze hizo days za kuchoma, it's not days I'm proud of, but
Yeah.
you just that's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
Lazima ukapitie.
I hear you. What advice would you give a photographer wanting to change their passion a full-time profession?
Don't be scared. Do it. Do it. Start now. And don't start sijui sasa this might be a bit controversial. Don't start a family if you're starting this business,
Oh, okay.
because you need your entire soul in this thing at the beginning. You can't have off days. You can't have sijui other commitments. You have to throw yourself in
Yeah.
100%. And then now, at least where you have your business is now at a point where you can now grow other aspects of your life. But at the beginning, dive in deep.
Dive in.
Yeah.
Muma Pics, your company.
Yeah.
It's dope. Have you thought about having like other studios? Or is that something probably you're looking to do in the future? Or what's the future for Muma Pics?
For Muma Pics is to evolve into not only photography but also film. I have a very deep love for film and the whole production industry. And I'm currently of learning it. Like I'm going for as many shoots as I can. I just go and see how they shoot. I'm researching on how to create good films. Nini. So pole pole too. Yeah,
Nice.
that's my end game.
That's your end game.
Yeah.
So film is your end game. So
Yeah.
there's gonna be photography and film.
Yes.
That is gonna be so dope.
And I hope you'll be one of my actresses.
Yeah, but they hata
you
mimi
are
naweza act.
skilled.
Yeah,
Wewe ni
man.
matari.
Multi-talented.
Maze. Yeah.
Muma, what are you currently working on? What should people be on the lookout for?
The lookout for. Ndio ile part wasanii usema maze niko na track fulani.
I'm dropping. I worked with
Yeah,
representing. I'm leaving the country.
Just for now I'm just learning. I'm just learning the film industry. Pole pole. Happy with the progress that they're making. Akina Abel.
Yeah.
There are people I look up to. So
Yeah.
wacha kwanza wasumbue but nakuja hapo kudisrupt the industry. when
Unakuja
I'm ready.
kushake the industry.
Yes.
Nice. Any last words you'd want to give your listeners or your fans or, somebody, someone somewhere?
Somewhere. Let me see. Mkuja shoots. Come for photo shoots. It's a vibe. I enjoy doing my work. And watu wenye wanaanza hii kazi mazee, msichoke. It will take time. It will take time. For some people it takes years, for others it takes an year. So piga tu hustle yako.
Piga tu hustle yako. Thank you so much, Muma.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Anytime.
Thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you so much for your content. It's amazing. We need to definitely work again.
Yes.
Let me tell you guys, Muma is one of the top photographers that I highly rate. Like,
Thank you.
honestly, your work is incredible, and please go make sure that you check him out. Sini Muma Pics kila mahali.
Muma Pics kila mahali.
Muma Pics, and it's PIX, guys. Kuna underscore mahali ama
Facebook, Twitter tu ndio siko.
Twitter ndio hauko.
Nimeshindwa kutumia Twitter. Kuna page nilifungua huko sijui mwaka gani.
For real. So please, guys, make sure that you go check out Muma Pics. If you need photos for anything, let me tell you, he has you covered. If it's your birthday, your graduation, you and your lover, just also if you just want content, please make sure that you go check him out at Muma Pics. Thank you so much, Muma, for gracing us with your presence. It has been an amazing one. I'm gonna leave a song playing Watani Chezei Ligi So by Rabbit. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Liquid stick, liquid liquid.
Rabbit, Kaka Sungura, Kaka Empire, still alive. Si unajua iningine okesea, niko ligi, wako ligi ndogo, so wako ligi ndogo, niko ligi, wako ligi ndogo, so naishi like there's no tomorrow, niko ligi, wako ligi ndogo, so wako ligi ndogo, niko ligi.